How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 5 of The Last of Us. This episode is titled Feel Her Love. Now, last episode we had Ellie and Dina's journey through Seattle for the first day. We went through Capitol Hill. Ellie sang Take On Me for Dina. Shimmer has been left in the music store. They went to the TV station where the WOF was seen hanging, and their guts were hanging out too. So basically, we found out that, yes, Ellie and Dina are in the middle of a fucking war right now. Yet again, I still feel like it was more effective in the game, just because of the fact that you don't know yet, and then throughout the game you kind of find out that you're thrown into this war. Like, the audience, we already knew we were in a war, because the show told us. Ellie killed a guy, and I think she got his radio, and then they made it into the subway tunnels, which is where the herd came. And Ellie got bit, trying to save Dina, and Dina was pointing her gun at Ellie because she was scared she'd turn. Ellie convinced Dina that she was immune, and then Dina told Ellie that she's pregnant, and then they made out and then had some fun, which I think was a bit divisive for a lot of fans, because it's like, in that moment, it was so poorly written. It was like emotional whiplash. Like, you go from her aiming a gun at Ellie to telling her she's pregnant to then doing that. Like, it's all over. Then the next morning, we have the radio go off where they talk about Noah in the hospital. They go onto the roof of the theatre, see the hospital in the distance, but it's through this fucking chaos. There's explosions happening, and they basically have to make their way through that. And also, we did have an Isaac flashback with Josh Peck. Yeah, I'm curious to see what this episode does. I assume it's just going to be the events of day 2. However, I'm a bit worried because, you know, as I've mentioned the past few weeks, episode 5 is said to be the shortest episode, and I see it is the shortest. That's not a good sign. 7-episode season, and you've got an episode that's 40 fucking minutes. Behave. I mean, it's not exactly 40 minutes, but it's in the 40-minute mark. You know, it's like 45, 46 minutes. So, like, I don't understand what's happening. But, I mean, that basically sums it all up. So let's stop dilly-dallying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. Oh. It's her from last episode. Flashback. Stairwell basement access. Oh. Basement? Is this the hospital? So,
if it's war again, we're gonna need all the soldiers we have, so he's wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Including Leon.
Who's Leon? Her son? Why'd you do it? Were they bit?
My unit is responsible for
securing the hospital. I know your orders. I gave the police. What happened?
All that was left was the basement. B1, B2, B3. The whole floor was empty, not even rats. So today, B2.
Okay.
For more of the same, I sent another squad down, and I put Leon in charge, because he's my best.
He was.
He was struggling to breathe.
Spores.
I said, Leon, were you bit? He said, it's in the air. Seal us in. And I knew it wasn't in the vents, or we would have all been infected weeks ago. And we locked the only door to B1.
What's in B3, though? Game fans know.
Nothing else has gotten out.
Not yet.
No one else has gotten sick. I'll inform only the people who absolutely need to know, and no one else. I'm sorry about your son.
Okay, it was a son. I had a feeling it was. So I guess we're seeing the Spores this episode. Fair enough. You introduced the Spores so late into it. And you could have had it last episode when you had the mask scene, but nope. Would have been better than her getting bit for the 500th fucking time. Seattle, day 2. What's she doing?
They have a big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby. You'll find a safe way to get us to the hospital, though, right?
Maybe.
Why? Because I'm stupid?
Yeah.
That's not the word I would use. Non-school oriented.
Fuck you. I'm in a school. Let me help.
So basically stupid.
I'm triangulating. Do you know how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Triangles.
I mean, if I had a protractor, it would be a lot more accurate.
Oh, I actually brought a protractor.
You did?
No. I don't know what that is. I hate it.
God, she's so not Ellie. Like, she's acting like a fucking child that I don't get it. Boom, 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 boom. Swear to God, if she doesn't sing Future Days, I'm going to throw something. She should have done it last episode, and she should have done it in episode 1. Even though it makes no sense to have Future Days, because Outbreak was 2003, but still. I'd surely lose myself. See, if they had that last episode, that would have been fine, and then she changes the song to Take On Me, because it's too hard to sing that song. Like, what?
We follow a safe path west until this spot. They run a line of patrols north and south, like this.
Okay.
There's a gap between here and here. Now on this,
It's a big fucking something for them just to ignore.
In fact,
Why aren't they patrolling it?
probably.
definitely.
If we make it through, Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north wing.
Wait, how the fuck do you know that?
They never shut up. I hear everything.
Convenient.
If we were to leave now, it'd be dark by the time we got to the big fucking something, right?
So let's go.
Let's go be reckless.
It's not like you haven't been reckless this whole season, though. I wouldn't stay in the road. I'd stick to the side. Listen, this is my DayZ experience coming in. Never just openly be on the road. Like, use the cover of the buildings and stuff.
If it's a girl, Ellie. If it's a boy, Elijah.
Elijah.
What the fuck?
Feel her love. Feel this, bitch. They've recently been killed. There's flies, so maybe not. And they stink.
You shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have dragged you here. You're having a fucking baby. What am I doing?
You know, you never asked me about the first person I killed.
Okay, they are bringing this conversation into it.
Now, you already know how this story ends because I don't live in a cabin north of Santa Fe anymore. But since everyone's past is fucked, and we've all heard everyone's fucked stories, how do you think this one goes?
You got home. They were dead. He was gone.
Almost. He was still there.
And I killed him.
And when I shot him, he looked more startled.
How did you get to Jackson?
Doesn't matter. Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that.
Debatable.
What if my mom and sister were beaten to death in front of me? Would it make a difference if my family had hurt his people first?
Why's Dina got more rage than Ellie? What the fuck is happening here?
I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever. If I die, it's on me. So what do you want to do?
Revenge. Yeah. This is interesting, actually. I don't think any of the game really takes place at night, other than maybe day 3. You could argue, right? The end of day 3. What's she doing? Cutting through the fence? She got bolt cutters or something? Yeah, she does. Why is Dina so much smarter than Ellie? Like, she's so much more well-equipped for this shit. And she has more rage in her system versus Ellie. What is happening? Wait, are these... Is this an office?
Yeah, you should do that. Because you're the one who can't get infected.
I swear to God, if she gets bit again.
I'm not saying they won't be infected somewhere in there. In fact, there's no fucking way this entire place is empty. But simple logic, it's not gonna be a horde, right?
I mean, you don't know, there could be tendrils in there.
Shooting has to be a last resort. If it gets bad, we run.
Oh, you think that no matter what happens, I'm just gonna start firing?
Literally every single time, yes. You're a little crazy.
Oh, I thought they were tendrils then that she was leaning against. I was like, what the fuck? It's her hair.
Knives or run.
This is an office building, isn't it? It ain't gonna be clickers or fucking normal infected.
So far, so good.
Shut the fuck up!
Wait,
Stop! Stop talking. I think Dina's got listening mode. I don't know how she's managing to hear all this. But is it office building or is it warehouse? I can't tell. This looks more warehousey. Oh. Is it what I think it is? Are they stalking?
Dina.
Yep. Oh no.
What the fuck is that?
That's a stalker.
Yes, I killed it. Not before it got me. Now that fucker's gonna try to flank us. So I say we flank it first.
Yeah, but what if there's more than one? Yep.
The chase that we have to go slow.
There's more. Oh, was that 4? I still don't get how 20 years in, they've never seen the stalkers before. Makes no sense. If she gets bit again. Jesus. She 100% just got bit. Who is that? Is that Jesse? Very fucking convenient that he found them right on time. Is that lazy writing? I don't know. Like, why would he be in this exact area at this exact time? Come on, behave. That's very Walking Dead. They're about to get killed, they're saved at the last second. And they're missing every shot. They're a military force and they're missing every shot.
The park! We can lose them in
No, don't go in the park. I can't see shit. What is this, Game of Thrones?
How did you find us?
The map you left in the theater.
How did he find the fear?
How did you find the theater?
Do I look like I want to fucking talk to you right now?
Hey, Ellie's bringing up the same questions I brought up.
Me and Tommy, we split up when we got to the city. Cover more ground.
I can't believe they sent you after us.
They didn't.
Okay, Tommy's here.
It's a good thing we did.
You know what, we're doing pretty fucking good
Up until what?
What the fuck is that?
Scars. I mean, this is pretty much the game right here, right? First time you encounter them is in the park. Oh god.
For the corrupted soul knows only lies.
Sorry, man.
He is nested in sin.
Ah. Yep.
Now he is free.
Oh! Is that how they're getting Dina out of action?
You won't get away, Wolf. She sees you. She watches over us all.
It's not a wolf. What, they got crossbows? Excuse me? Also, I mean, this shows how fucked up the Seraphites are, though. Like, they gutted a guy. Like, he feels every second of it. And they make it like a ritual. They've nailed the Scars, though. The bows being annoying as fuck. Hospital. I think that's weird, though. The hospital is, like, dangerously close to the Seraphites, even in the game. I mean, Ellie's not very good at stealth. Every encounter she's been alerted. Uh-oh.
Come on, Bonnie.
Who the fuck is Bonnie? Where's Bear? That's some bullshit. In the game, they would have let the dog off the lead.
It's a critter or something.
It was a critter or something. Sure. So she just miraculously found the fucking hole.
Put that shit down. Hands up.
She found it extremely fast. I know they knew where she was, but surely this would be a maze for Ellie, like trying to navigate it. Was she always in the corner?
Yeah, you remember me.
Yeah.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson.
It was a terrible thing, the way he died. Yeah.
He got what he fucking deserved, though.
Bitch got what he deserved.
Motherfucker!
She could have charged her then. Missing every shot. Oh god. Oh! She's cooked. How do you miss that shot? How do you miss? This is the floor with spores on it, man. B2. Yep, there they are in the air. I guess they've treated the spores more like an evolution versus already being there. Damn. I mean, if it's evolving, what if it evolves into something that Ellie can't be immune to? Still alive. Well, not really. Oh, there he is. Was that Noah? Not gonna lie, that cough sounded like it was in real life. I was gonna look to my side then. Who turned the power on? Hmm? I know that.
He killed us both.
Nope.
Did I?
Eh.
You're her.
Yep.
Don't you know what he did? I don't care.
Puh.
He killed.
Right, you don't need to spell it out again.
That was Abby's father.
Didn't ask. I hate the exposition, don't be shit.
Joel shot him in the head.
So what? Get over it. Get over it. He was gonna kill a kid.
I know. Where's Abby?
Why would she tell you anything? She's dead anyway. Game line. Pipe. Yep.
Where is she?
Ew, it's like she's possessed.
Where is she?
That? No. Oh, he lives! It's all a dream.
Hey, kiddo.
Hi.
It's all a dream. None of it was real. Holy shit. What a plot twist. Bit of a weird way to end the episode, though. Like, it's like, please tune in next week. Joel's back. That episode was 43 fucking minutes. You're having a laugh. Not even that, actually. Probably like 42. Fucking ridiculous. 7-episode season and you have an episode that's 40 minutes. I mean, overall, that was probably one of the better episodes of the season. Which isn't exactly saying much, all things considered. But I just don't like how rushed it felt. And it's because it was 40 minutes. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot more with it, with this day. And there's a lot of Walking Dead writing here. I mean, the bad kind of Walking Dead writing. Because Walking Dead can be well written too, but like convenience of a character showing up at the last second, saving, you know, the two people that were about to die. Somehow he managed to find them. Like, I get that he said he went to the theatre, but how did he find the theatre? I guess he followed their trail. Maybe he found Shimmer or something like that, and then that led him to the theatre. This is where the game is better. Because, like, basically what happens in the game is there's Hillcrest, which isn't in the show. It's a sick part of the game. Basically, Ellie and Dina hear about, like, a trespasser in Hillcrest. They think it's Tommy, because Tommy left before them in the game to go off to get revenge for Joel and shit. Ellie goes to Hillcrest alone because Dina's really sick because of her being pregnant. They've changed it for the show. I guess she's just now got an arrow to the fucking knee. No, it's like the leg. That's going to take her out of action, right? And that's her excuse for not letting her go out anymore. So basically, Ellie goes to Hillcrest in day 2 in the game, thinking she's going to find Tommy. And then she ends up finding Jesse. Like, she follows a trail of, like, chaos and explosions, and that leads her to Jesse. In the show, obviously, they've changed it. Jesse and Tommy left after Ellie and Dina. So they've basically just done the opposite of what the game did. Like, to me, it just makes no sense that he found them. Like, he knew exactly the building that they were in, and he decided to go out at night. Like, I get that he went to the theatre and found them in the, like, the stuff in the theatre, but, like, how did he end up finding the theatre, and how did he know that they were there? I don't buy it. It's just kind of lazy writing, to be honest. Just so he can show up in the nick of time and save them, which is just stupid. Because I always hate that trope and cliche in shows and movies, like, oh, they're about to get killed. Oh, who's going to save them? And then, yet again, Ellie got bit again. There's no way she didn't get bit there. It definitely feels like they've made Ellie a lot less capable in the show. Like, you're telling me that she doesn't know how to handle herself when she spent, like, pretty much a year with Joel? I call bullshit. Dina's more prepped than Ellie. Dina has more rage than Ellie at this point in the story. Like, this is the first taste of rage that we've got from Ellie, and it happened in the last 5 minutes of this episode. We're 5 episodes ended. Like, where's the complexity of Ellie's character? Like, she still acts like a child. Joel's death just doesn't fucking matter. Like, the person who makes Joel's death actually feel like it mattered is Dina, with that, what she said about her family and stuff. Like, she would have hunted them down forever. Like, this is the most amount of revenge that Ellie has gotten this whole season, like, after Joel's death. Now, granted, it's only been 3 episodes since Joel died, but she kills Nora. But in the game, it's like, you have Jordan as, like, a appetizer. Question is, will she reveal where Abby is? I mean, she's technically not got a reason to. Sure, it's painful as fuck, but you're dying anyway. I do wish the line from the game was in there, though. If they adapt the scene pretty much very closely to the game, why not just do the exact same lines? I guess it comes off as just imitating and it doesn't hit as hard, because I mean, I've said that before, like, when they try and imitate the game dialogue, it just isn't the same. The line of dialogue is really good in the game. It's like, Nora says, why would I tell you anything? I'm going to be dead anyway. And then Ellie kneels down and basically says, because I can make it quick, or I can make it so much worse. There's also just something about Ellie's rage acting that I just don't buy. Her just going, where's Abby? Like, it just isn't scary. It's not intimidating at all. The reason she's not intimidating is because every time she encounters infected, she always fucking loses the fight with the infected. And two, I feel like Nova could have easily beat the fuck out of her. When she threw the fucking thing on her, she could have just charged Ellie and knocked her the fuck out. Let's be honest. Nova was the one that was holding down Ellie in episode 2, right? So she could have easily just knocked her out in the show. Game Ellie is a bit more, you know, she's got a bit more muscle to her, and she's fucking bigger. Show Ellie is the exact same size as she was in season 1. You know what I mean? I think it genuinely is a miscast for part 2 Ellie. Like, Bella did really good with season 1. Like, I remember episode 8 from last season, the David episode. She really nailed that. Like, her like, killing David and stuff. Like, that nearly got me teary-eyed. She's just not hitting the same. And I think it genuinely is just a miscast. You know, it can also be the writing too. I don't think the writing helps because they definitely are dumbing down Ellie as a character, making her less intelligent, I guess would be the key word. Like, they've made her stupid in the show, definitely. It's like, Ellie is definitely capable of being smarter than she is. I just don't understand why they're making her, like, childish in situations like this. Like, there was light-hearted moments in the second game, but it was like, there was some light-heartedness, and then it was like Ellie was then locked the fuck in. You know what I mean? Like, in the show, it's just like she's never locked in, other than maybe the last 5 minutes of this episode. Which, yet again, is very convenient that she managed to get there without any problems at all. Like, she managed to get through the rest of the fucking park easily. Then she, like, the dog was coming for her. She snuck through a hole in the wall that then suddenly led to Nova's fucking location. I don't buy that at all. That was extremely rushed. She managed to get there so easily. Bullshit. You're telling me she managed to find Nova and navigate through the halls? Like, there wasn't any locked doors or anything like that? Bullshit. Also, you didn't have the PS Vita scene. I mean, you can't, right? Because you said it in 2003, The Outbreak. Ties back into the Future Days song that she sung in the theatre. That song still being involved is good, because it is very good for, like, the themes of the game and stuff, and the show. But it makes no sense. Because the song didn't come out until, like, 2013. But in the game, it makes sense because the game Outbreak was 2013, the show's version was 2003. Unnecessary change. I don't know why they changed it to 2003. But I guess in the show universe, they could just say the song came out earlier, which is fine. Or Joel maybe made the song, I don't know. But then the bigger question is, why did they title episode 1 Future Days if that song wasn't involved with episode 1? Yeah, also Dina's saying that Joel didn't deserve it. Bullshit, yes he did. But then, you know, like her saying that, okay, if Joel didn't deserve it, then why does Abby deserve it? Because she killed him the way she did? I mean, Joel probably did worse to other people. This season just isn't hitting the same, and it's not because Joel isn't in it. Like, I couldn't give a fuck that Joel isn't in the fucking show. It's just the writing, man. Like, it's everything I've just talked about. Like, the complexity of Ellie just isn't there. She's acting childish, she's acting stupid. She's no different from season 1. You get a little bit of that rage, but it's just like, you have none of that throughout the whole season, and then suddenly it's just like, boom. Like, okay. And like I said, Dina had more rage in this episode than Ellie has this entire season, which is fucking stupid. Like, I think Bella nails the scenes where she's, like, screaming and crying, but other than that, everything else pales in comparison to, like, the game, you know? And even, like, the other actors, like, I think Dina in the show is, like, 100 times better than the game. Maybe not 100 times, but she's much better than the game version of Dina. The only thing Ellie has done this whole season to get revenge is look a bit, like, grumpy, like, or just go, where is she? Like fucking Batman. That's it. There's no rage. I don't feel the rage. Where's that fucking under the surface shit? What they're doing with Dina is what they should be doing with Ellie. You know what I mean? Ellie should be able to, like, triangulate, like, locations and know what she's fucking doing. The fact that Ellie just roamed around the theatre just made her fucking useless, you know? Dina has more rage in her than Ellie ever has this whole season. And 3, I mean, it just seems like Dina's a lot more capable than Ellie. You know what I mean? Like, she's less reckless. She literally said it this episode, like, she knows Ellie's going to shoot and just give away their position. I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but this is how it came off to me. The fact that they had Dina in this episode, and the fact that, like, Dina has had more to do than her game version, and like I said before, you know, it makes Ellie feel useless and stuff like that with Dina's involvement and shit. Like, it really screams to me that they know Bella can't carry the show. That's why they've got Dina here. And now, next episode, oh, Pedro's back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people will disagree with me on that, but that's just how it comes off. There's something weird about it. However, that's enough complaining. We'll talk about the positives of the episode, because there was quite a few, actually. The Stalker scene was great. That was fucking amazing. I do wish, though, where's the other infected? You know, where's the part 2 infected that gets introduced? Where's he? Where's them fucking shambling things? You know what I'm saying? It's a bit weird that they're not in the show yet. The teasers of, like, the basement, like, the spores being introduced, great. Little bit too late, though. I mean, the best part about the spores in the game is the fact that they actually play a role into showing that Ellie's immune to Dina. You do it in episode too late. So instead of doing a different gimmick this time and using the spores as a way to say that Ellie's immune to Dina, you decide, yeah, let's just let her get bit again. Lazy writing. And she got bit again this episode, didn't she? With the stalkers. Anyway, the spore stuff was cool, and how it kind of tied back to the beginning of the episode with the sun. That must have happened quick. The fact that they emit spores that quickly. Because, I mean, to be fair, we don't know exactly how long it's been since that intro scene. B3, what's on Basement 3? Game fans know. And why was the power on? The generator was on. Why? Huh? Yeah, seeing the scars, like, gut a guy. Like, we saw the scars early on in the episode that were, like, shot against the wall. They were executed. Like, I feel like that was faster and more... Well, not humane, obviously. It's still fucked, but it's better than getting gutted. Right, so like it shows the difference between like the WLF and the Scars. The Scars do it as like a ritual killing, while the WLF do it more like a military force, which obviously they are. That whole part was very game-like though. Like they're in the woods and then you hear the whistles and then Dina fucking gets hit with a arrow. In the game though, I don't know if I should spoil that, because in the game it's fucking effective. Like you hear the whistles and then boom! Scares the shit out of you, like, holy shit. Well, at least first playthrough, second playthrough not so much, but still. I mean, I guess you could argue, like, Ellie's rage is, like, under a mask, she's hiding it, but that's such a boring way to do it, dude. Like, in the game, it, like, festers up. Like, you see it rising and rising and rising. It just being used as, like, oh, it's a mask is just kind of dog shit, to be honest. I don't like that. So that's interesting. Like, her hiding it. Is she hiding it, or did they just not write it well? I mean, it does seem more like it's not written as well. Because this season just doesn't... Like, it doesn't hit the vibes of the game, but it also just is so much weaker than the first season. I don't know how it's possible, because the first season was still weaker than the first game, but it had a bit of a charm to it. This doesn't. This just loses it. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I mean, I will say this is like one of the better episodes of the season, definitely. I just hate how short the episode is, and I hate how rushed everything feels. And you've only got 7 episodes. This is what I don't get. You've got 2 seasons that you've dedicated to the second game. Right? You split it into season 2 and season 3. And then it's like, you know, we did that to do the second game justice. Okay, well if that was true, why are you cutting a lot of scenes from the game? And why are you rushing through a lot of scenes? And why is there less episodes than the first season? It's because you're fucking getting lazy. Why is there not 10 episodes? Why is there not 12 episodes? Why is there not 15? What's the excuse? And don't tell me it's like, oh, because they want to split it up. Like, no, they don't need to split it up. You could make it easily work in a 16-episode season or something like that. But HBO would never really do, like, that many episodes a season. I guess Sopranos was 13 episodes, right? Who let them cook? Because they didn't cook shit. Like, 7 episodes is not enough. I don't give a fuck if they're splitting it into 2 seasons. This isn't enough. And then one of the episodes is less than 50 minutes. Like, I don't get it. What is happening? What is happening to television? Meanwhile, Andor's cinema. With Craig Mazin being in charge of the show, like, and he did Chernobyl, and that was great. I really went into this show expecting it to be fucking phenomenal. And, like, I'm left with disappointment every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling how season 7 and 8 of Walking Dead were. Specifically 8, because 8 was a bit oof. And also a bit of Fear the Walking Dead. Like, the writing just is not good. Considering I'm watching a bunch of other shows right now, like, Dead City's okay so far. It's not anything amazing. You've got this, which is, like, weaker than the first season, and it's weaker than the game, right? And then you've got Andor, which I'm watching, and it's fucking cinema. Like, it is amazing how good Andor is. And then I look at this, and I'm like, what the fuck is this writing? Like, Craig Mazin has done some good shit. Well, I mean, the only good thing he's done is Chernobyl. Everything else, like, from his record, he did, like, Scary Movie, Hangover Part 2, which is weaker than the first Hangover film. Also, I think he did Hangover Part 3. So he's not a great writer, all things considered. I mean, I guess it makes it obvious that he isn't a great writer, because at the end of the day, like, none of this is original. Neither was Chernobyl, to be fair, right? Chernobyl was just covering what happened in real events and then dramatising it. You can't really say it's good writing when it happened in real life. You're just imitating what happened in real life. And with this, you're imitating what was already in a game. Like, my criticism is genuine. Like, it's how I feel. I'm not just hating on the show to hate on the show. I want it to be fucking sick, you know? I want it to be really good. Like, there's stuff that I like about this episode. The Stalker stuff, the Seraphite shit, the hospital chase was pretty cool, and the Spores stuff was decent. It does suck that Hillcrest isn't in here, though. Hillcrest is so fucking good in the game. It's such a good sequence. I mean, they could have changed it. They could have had, like, maybe Manny be in Hillcrest or something like that. Like, give her an excuse to go there, but... It's like I said, I knew they weren't going to split day 2 into 2 episodes, because there's no way you can. With 7 episodes, there's no way. Next episode, I assume, is just going to be a full-on flashback episode, which I don't... We'll see how it is. I don't know if I agree with it right now, but... Because I feel like it's better to spread the flashbacks throughout the show, but I get what they're going for. I just feel like we're wasting another episode on flashback shit, right? And then I guess episode 7 is just going to be day 3. And you've got to wait potentially 2 years. Because I've heard that some of the actors have said that apparently they might be filming in 2026 or something like that. And I've heard inklings that, you know, the season 3 won't be until 2027. So if that is true, cancel the show. Because 2 years is ridiculous. For 7 episodes is absolutely insane. Especially when Game of Thrones managed to do 10 episodes a season. Well, per year, and then Walking Dead also managed to do it per year for, 16 episodes a year? And that's a smaller budget too, and they somehow managed to pull that off. Like, I don't get what's happening with TV, dude. Even Andor, I mean, granted, Andor did take a few years for season 2 to come out, but it is fucking fantastic, and it's actually been worth the wait. This hasn't, you know? Like, if this is the quality of writing we're going to get for season 3, then what the fuck is the point of even having season 3? Just cancel it. Even House of the Dragon is doing what Last of Us did. There's 2 years in between seasons, which... in my opinion, is stupid as fuck. Like, season 2, we waited 2 years for House of the Dragon season 2, and then nothing happened in that season. It felt pointless. People who've played the game, we already know where the season's going to end, and it's going to be disastrous. People are going to be pissed. If the cliffhanger is what I think it is the most dumbest fucking cliffhanger. Probably worse. I'd say worse than the Negan cliffhanger for Walking Dead, because at least that was only 6 months. This is going to be 2 years. Or you could just play the game. It's a superior product. Like, I don't even think the second game is perfect. But in comparison to this, it is. Right? I think the second game has its own problems with pacing and specifically, like, underdeveloped situations and characters. You know, the gameplay's fantastic. The world building, and then you have this, which pales so much in comparison. Like, the complexity's gone. The structure's gone. They're treating the audience like they're stupid as fuck. They're making Ellie stupid as fuck. They're changing scenes that don't need to be changed. I always get pissed off when a show rushes through shit. 7 episodes just isn't enough time. I don't give a fuck if they're splitting it into 2 seasons. Like, I don't get why people say, oh, but it's split into 2 seasons. It's not going to change anything, though. Season 2 still exists the way it is. Ass. Like, I'm genuinely curious, though, if I would enjoy the show more if I never played the games. I don't think I would, you know. Because I'd see that this show was based on a game, and I'd go play the game. So when Season 1 happened, I would have already played through both games. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. No matter what, I wouldn't... Like, unless I just never played games and I wasn't a gamer, then maybe... Nah, I'd still dislike it. Like, I know what kind of writing I like and don't like. And this level of writing just isn't it. Like, it's not terrible writing, but it's not great writing either. And I think it just doesn't help that the game exists, because then you realise, like, oh, the game did that so much better. Like, but yeah, I'm not hating the show just to hate it. I know people might say, if you don't like it, don't watch it. That's not what I want to do. Like, I want to watch the show, I want to enjoy it. I'm just fucking airing out my criticisms, you know what I'm saying? Sure, it might get a bit repetitive. Sure, it might get a bit boring for me saying the same fucking things over and over again. I'm passionate, dude. Right? I want this story to be as good as it can be, but they're fucking it up. Like, if people are enjoying it, that's great. That's fine. I don't have any problems with people that are enjoying the show. Just to me, I'm disliking where we're going. I just don't enjoy what's happening this season. I can't believe they cut Hillcrest. That's fucking disgusting. Also, if they're doing the flashbacks next episode, does that mean we're going to get the motel scene with the big boy? Because if we don't get that, cancel the show. But you know what I'm talking about, right? The Joel big boy scene from the game. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did enjoy the episode. I think it's one of the better episodes this season, but obviously that doesn't stop me from criticising it, because I'm passionate, and when I dislike something, I go heavy on saying how I feel on that. Like, I talk more about the negatives than the positives, but, I mean, I enjoyed the Stalker stuff, the Spores, the Scars, like I said. Like, some of that was strong, it just felt extremely rushed. It was a short as fuck episode. We've only got 2 episodes left, one of the episodes being a whole flashback episode. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. I mean, the flashback episode could be really good, but it's a 7-episode season. It'd be fine if there was 10 episodes, but there isn't. Yeah, I mean, that basically sums it all up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.